Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a really important topic that affects millions of us, especially as we get older. We all know vitamins are essential for our health, right? We're told to take them to stay strong and healthy. But what if I told you that for seniors, some of these seemingly harmless vitamins could actually be dangerous, even toxic, if taken incorrectly? It's a shocking thought, but it's true. Taking too much of certain vitamins can lead to serious health problems. That's why, today, we're going to uncover the 5 most dangerous vitamins for seniors and explain exactly what you need to avoid. This isn't about scaring you. It's about empowering you with the knowledge to make safe and informed decisions about your health. So, grab a notepad, because you're going to want to remember this. Let's get started. First on our list is a vitamin that many of us are encouraged to take, especially during the winter months: vitamin D. We call it the sunshine vitamin for a reason. It's crucial for bone health, helping our bodies absorb calcium, and it also plays a key role in our immune system. Many seniors are deficient in vitamin D, so supplements are often recommended. But here's the catch: more is not always better. In fact, taking too much vitamin D can be incredibly harmful. This condition is called hypervitaminosis D, or vitamin D toxicity. When you have excessive levels of vitamin D in your system, it causes a buildup of calcium in your blood, a condition known as hypercalcemia. This excess calcium can weaken your bones, which is the exact opposite of what you want. But it gets worse. This high level of calcium can also lead to the formation of kidney stones, and in severe cases, it can cause kidney damage or even kidney failure. Think about it. Your kidneys are working overtime to filter out all that extra calcium, and they can get overwhelmed. Symptoms of vitamin D overdose can be subtle at first, like nausea, vomiting, weakness, and frequent urination, but they can progress to more serious issues like bone pain and kidney problems. So, while getting enough vitamin D is vital, it's absolutely critical to stick to the recommended dosage and talk to your doctor before starting any high-dose supplements. They can perform a simple blood test to see if you even need one. Next up, let's talk about vitamin A. This vitamin is a powerhouse for vision, immune function, and reproduction. It's found in foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. With all these benefits, it sounds like something you'd want to load up on, right? Well, not so fast. Just like with vitamin D, too much vitamin A can be toxic, particularly for seniors. The liver is our body's main storage unit for vitamin A, and when you consistently take high doses, it can overwhelm the liver, leading to damage and, in severe cases, liver disease. This is especially risky for older adults, whose liver function might already be declining with age. Symptoms of vitamin A toxicity can include dizziness, nausea, headaches, and even skin irritation. But one of the most concerning risks of excessive vitamin A for seniors is its effect on bone health. Several studies have shown a link between high levels of vitamin A and an increased risk of osteoporosis and hip fractures. It appears that too much vitamin A can interfere with vitamin D's job of helping your body absorb calcium, leading to weaker, more brittle bones. This is a huge concern for seniors who are already at a higher risk for falls and fractures. So, the key here is balance. Most people can get all the vitamin A they need from a healthy diet. If you are considering a supplement, especially a high-potency one, it is absolutely essential to consult your doctor first to avoid these serious risks. The third vitamin on our list is vitamin E. This is a well-known antioxidant, famous for its role in protecting our cells from damage. It's often promoted for skin health and for boosting the immune system. You'll find it in nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. While it's an important nutrient, taking high-dose vitamin E supplements can be particularly dangerous for seniors, especially for those on certain medications. The biggest concern is its interaction with blood thinners, like warfarin. Vitamin E also has a blood-thinning effect, so when you combine it with anticoagulant or antiplatelet drugs, it can dramatically increase the risk of uncontrolled bleeding. A minor cut could become a major problem, and the risk of internal bleeding or a hemorrhagic stroke goes way up. This isn't a small risk, it's a life-threatening interaction. Even if you're not on blood thinners, studies have shown that very high doses of vitamin E may be linked to an increased risk of all-cause mortality. The research is still ongoing, but some major studies have raised serious red flags. So what's the takeaway? For most seniors, getting vitamin E from food sources is perfectly safe and beneficial. But before you reach for that bottle of high-dose vitamin E capsules, thinking you're doing your heart a favor, you must speak with your doctor. They need to review all your medications and health conditions to ensure you're not putting yourself at risk for a dangerous bleeding event. Now, let's move on to a mineral that's often supplemented: iron. Iron is absolutely essential for our bodies. It's a critical component of hemoglobin, the protein in our red blood cells that carries oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our body. Without enough iron, you can develop iron deficiency anemia, which leads to fatigue, weakness, and shortness of breath. Because of this, iron supplements are very common. However, for seniors who are not iron deficient, taking extra iron can be incredibly dangerous. Unlike some other nutrients, our bodies don't have an easy way to get rid of excess iron. It accumulates in our organs, particularly the liver, heart, and pancreas. This buildup is called iron overload, and it can be toxic. Excess iron acts as a pro-oxidant, meaning it can generate harmful free radicals that cause oxidative stress and damage to your cells, your DNA, and your tissues. This cellular damage can contribute to a host of problems, including liver disease, heart problems like arrhythmias, and even an increased risk for certain chronic conditions. The symptoms of iron overload can be vague, like joint pain and fatigue, so it often goes undiagnosed until significant damage has been done. The only time a senior should be taking an iron supplement is if they have been diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia by a doctor through a blood test. Self-prescribing iron is a big no-no. It's one of those things where you absolutely need a medical diagnosis before you start supplementing. Finally, let's discuss our fifth nutrient: folic acid. Now, this one might surprise you. Folic acid is the synthetic form of folate, a B vitamin that is crucial for cell growth and metabolism. It's widely known for its importance during pregnancy to prevent birth defects. It's also added to many fortified foods like bread and cereals. So, what's the potential danger for seniors? The issue isn't that folic acid is inherently toxic in the same way as the others we've discussed. The risk is more subtle and complex. One of the biggest concerns is that high intake of folic acid can mask a vitamin B12 deficiency. A B12 deficiency is relatively common in older adults and can cause severe and irreversible neurological damage if left untreated. Folic acid can correct the type of anemia caused by B12 deficiency, making you feel better temporarily, but it doesn't fix the underlying B12 problem. This means the neurological damage can continue silently in the background. By the time it's discovered, it might be too late to reverse the effects, which can include memory loss, confusion, and difficulty walking. Furthermore, some research has suggested that for certain individuals, high levels of unmetabolized folic acid in the blood might be linked to a decrease in immune function and an increased risk of certain age-related cognitive decline, though more research is needed here. The bottom line is, while folate from whole foods is great, there isn't strong evidence to support routine high-dose folic acid supplementation for all seniors. If you're concerned about your B vitamin status, the best approach is to get tested for both folate and B12. So there you have it: vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin E, iron, and folic acid. These are 5 essential nutrients that can become dangerous for seniors when taken in excess or without proper medical guidance. The main message today is not that vitamins are bad. It's that supplements are powerful substances, and they need to be treated with respect, just like any medication. The marketing can make it seem like they are a simple, easy fix for all our health woes, but the reality is much more complex. Your body is a finely tuned machine, and upsetting that balance can have unintended consequences. The safest and most effective way to get your nutrients is through a balanced, whole foods diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Before you start or stop any supplement, please have a conversation with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can assess your individual needs, check for deficiencies, and make sure that what you're taking is helping, not hurting. Your health is your most valuable asset, so let's be smart and safe about how we protect it. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this information helpful and empowering. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more evidence-based health content. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.